Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, we'll focus on filtering SharePoint list data using number columns in Power Automate. We'll look at which OData filter operator actually works with numbers like greater than, less than, equals to, not equals to, and range-based filtering. And also what you should avoid and what you should use when you are working with number type of column. So without wasting time, let's jump straight into the get items action. So talking about the list, I have this list called asset request, and then we have this column called title requester category. These three I've already covered in previous part of this series, or this topic is already covered. If you haven't watched that, I'll recommend you to watch that as well. For title, it is text based, so it has certain type of filtering. For request, there is different type of filtering. For category, which is choice column, different type of filtering. The requester is person type column. It has different type of filtering. Same way we have amount, which we are going to cover in this tutorial, which is a number type, and we have all this data inserted already. So we are going to filter out the data based on this amount type column. So here I have the flow. The flow name is filter master class, and this flow is manually triggered, so you can create the manual triggered flow. Then you can add the get items. Here I've added the site address, I've added the list name, and I haven't added anything in the filter query. Then I have the compose. So whatever you are getting here output, I am adding it in a compose, so that way I'll get the data in JSON format and I'll show you in the JSON viewer. So that is the plan. So let's get started with the filtering. First we have equals to. So how equals to works? So I will add amount equals to, let's see what all we have. I will add this 656, and also you don't have to add the 656 in quotes because it is a number type. The string type are the only one which has to be added in quotes, and number type can be added like this only because it is number. So what I will do, I will save it, and I will test it out. I'll test it manually. And here we have got some data in compose. If I copy this, what I will do, I will open the JSON viewer stack.hu. So here you'll get only one data, which is having amount as 656. So this is how equals to work. Now we have not equals to. So here what I will do, I will add any not equals to. So what will happen? It will avoid this data and will get every data which is available. So in total, we will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 set of data. So I will save it again and I will test it again. I'll run the flow. And again, I'll open the compose. I will copy this. I will paste in JSON viewer and I will paste it here. Now we have got from 0 to 8, which is 9 set of data because index starts from 0. So first we have got this 3535, which is this one first. Then we have second, we have 3353, which is this one. Then for the third, we have 5456, which is this. So this was excluded. So this is how not equals to works, and you might be knowing this as well. But the number type of column have different filtering query as well. That is greater than. So Whatever is greater than 565 will get that. So in total, we will be having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 set of data. So I will save it. I will test it again. Let's see if we are getting 6 set of data. 1 till 5. So it is again 6 set of data we are getting. The first is the same 3535. Second will be that 3353, and the last will be the 5757, which is this one. All this was excluded. If you will see, the fourth will be 2434 and not this or this, right? So it worked completely fine. Now we have less than as well, right? So for less than, we have to write LT, and I will save it. So what will happen? I will get this, I will get this, and I will get this. So three set of data we will be getting, right? I will test it out. Copy this and paste it here. We got this, which is 200. We got this 200. Then we got the 535, which is this. Then we will be getting 24, which is this. So this worked completely fine. But what if we want this data as well, along with greater than data and lesser than data? So for that, what we have to do, we have to add greater than and equal to this 656. Now earlier we were getting 5 set of data. Now we will get, sorry, earlier we were getting 6 set of data. Now we'll get 7 set of data, and I will test it now. I will open it and I will test it out again. We have got 7 set of data, starts with 0, ends with 6. So it is 7 set of data. The third one will be our data. So here, if you will see, 656 was included. Now we have less than, right? So less than, what less than will do, it will get 656 along with all the data which is lesser than 656. So I will save it. And I will test it out. We'll copy this and I will paste it here. So we have got 4 set of data. The first is 656, starts from here. Then we will be having 200, 535, and all 24, all the data which is lesser than 656, right? It is done. We are done with all the queries. But next is operators. We have two type of operator, and an or operator. The first is and then or. I will show you how to query both and or. The first, we will write it like this: the greater than 500 and amount less than equals to 2000. So that way, what we have, greater than 5, which is 656 and 535, and less than equals to 2000. Do we have it? We have this only. So I guess we will be getting this two data only. So I will save it and I will test it out. And let's check this. We have got two set of data. One is 656 and then we have 535. So and operator worked completely fine and as per expectations. Now we have OR operator. Let's say you added OR in this. What do you think how many datas we will get with this? So if I have to tell you, we will be getting every data that we have. So whatever is greater than 500 means it covers everything which is greater than 500, this, and everything which is less than 2000 means everything. Because it is OR, it will check this condition and this condition separately. If this satisfy, it will add all the data, means all the data which is greater than 500, and then it will check this condition as well and it will add all the data which is less than 2000, means we'll get all the data. I'll show you that. What I will do, I will save it. We'll get around 11 set of data. I'll copy this and I will paste it here, and if I will see, it is around how many data we have: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, right? So we have got 10 set of data, starts from 3535 and ends with 5757, which is like starts from here and ends here. So we've got all the data. When you can work with OR operator, I'll show you that now. So what you have to do, you have to check anything which is less than this and greater than this. So what that way, what will happen? Anything that falls in between this, as we know, we got two datas which falls under this when we used AND operator, which was 656 and 353. So that way you'll get all the data except this two. So I will save it and I will test it out. So we should get 8 set of data. I will, so you can see 0 till 7, which is 8 set of data. We have 353, which is greater than 2000. Then we have 3353, which is again greater than 2000. We have 5456, which is again greater than 2000. Then we have 2435, which is again greater than 3000, right? But we have the amount which is 200, which is less than 500, which we have added here, and it worked completely fine. So that is it with this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you really did, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back with another video like this. Thank you and bye.